This was truly a bad day to be a Decepticon.
Optimus, why so glum? This planet, all planets, are finally free from Megatron's tyranny.
I do not disagree, Ratchet. It's just a small part of me hoped to change Megatron's mind, not extinguish his spark.
But Prime, just imagine what they could have done if we hadn't stopped them.
Despite our success, the cost of this last victory was far too high.
But Optimus, we cannot win without such sacrifice.
Our presence on Earth is predicated on our ability to help the human species, rather than harm them.
Oh, joy.
There are two kinds in this conflict. Those who terminate Decepticons and those who get terminated.
In any war, there are calms between storms. There will be days when we lose faith. Days when our allies turn against us. But the day will never come that we forsake this planet and its people.
Much of the city has been destroyed. Homeland Security is urging everyone to report suspicious alien activity.
This alien war has gone on for far too long. While the Autobots seem to fight in our best interest, I don't trust them any more than the Decepticons. After the invasion, it was crucial that we began testing its effectiveness against these aliens. That's why I've sanctioned the use of a few assets from the ANB weapons program. To prevent the Autobots from finding out, we've been keeping these tests off the books. But I can say, the results seem very promising.
Spectrum analysis confirms the damage was quite severe.
An inglorious fate that he should remain in this vegetative state.
Starscream, do not be a fool!
Yeah! Let that aggression out!
But he was microns from the detonation point. Nothing could have survived that blast.
Yes. Quite an act of providence.
You think he survived all that?
Indeed. Yet the cybernucleic acid alone cannot account for these cyber forms.
You can be such a nerd! Are we making any progress at all here?
All possible logic points to the presence of one unexpected variable.
Doctor in the house.
Knockout, if you would be so kind as to provide your expert medical opinion to Soundwave for the historical record.
Not sure what the bots did in there. Physically, he's stable. Megatron could remain in this deathless slumber forever. Brainwave activity, not evidence of consciousness, but merely of an endless dream from which Megatron may never wake.
You have failed me most grievously, Megatron.
But how?
Because of your poor leadership, Devastator has been destroyed.
The Autobots and their collaborators will pay! With Optimus Prime gone, the human hive is ours for the taking.
This infested rock will be no more.
Then why do I sense your fear? We have eliminated all who would defeat us.
There are more of them. The enemies of our race.
I am aware of the old histories. Predaking the Destroyer. If we fail, he will kill us.
Enough! Our time will soon be at hand. I have come too far. This shall not be my end! Use whatever means of motivation necessary to acquire the matrix of leadership. Once I have it, this infested rock will be no more.
It shall be done!
Do I take your silence to mean you concur with Knockout's medical expertise?
Knockout, perhaps you would have better results if instead of a club, you used a scalpel.
Why do I feel a shockwave plan coming on?
I shall leave the fetching to Starscream and confine myself to my laboratory in order to accelerate results.
In the years since our arrival, our new home, Earth, has seen much change. Energon detectors guard its cities now. Long-range defense systems watch the skies. We work in secret teams on various missions around the globe. And all the while, we search for signs of our true enemy's return. Autobots, I'm sensing faint energy emanations from that wall. Ratchet, this epicenter is consistent with the findings of the others. Its terrain is rich in ore.
If your findings are the same as the others, then be sure to check your energy levels.
These ore crystals seem to be emitting a strange energy wave.
You should be ready for anything.
Rest assured, Ratchet, I will proceed with vigilance. Dark Energon is the source of these crystals. I've read the stories, but to see it for real...
I thought that Dark Energon was purple.
I've seen these in the archives. They're used to... Ratchet, do you copy?
It's not good to spy on someone's home.
Impossible.
This will cause some trouble.
You want us to go through that power conduit?
I told you how this was going to end!
No way! The energon flow is off the charts! We'll be fried!
You're not suggesting that we abandon Lord Megatron?
The last one didn't work out so well.
Do you intend to whine for the duration?
I don't know.
Extensive empirical evidence indicates the fundamental instability within the Synthen formulation to be the cause.
I make this look easy.
Trust me, you in fact cannot.
What does that even mean? My time is precious, you know? Can't let anything happen to this chassis. Do not waste my time. Too bad this won't make you more attractive.
Impressive. Chemical enhancement?
Naturally. The results only confirmed my original hypothesis. Once the erroneous variable has been corrected for, the stabilized synthetic material will bind properly with cybernucleic acid.
I must say, your contribution to the Decepticon cause is very much appreciated.
You are good! Not as good as I am, of course.
Alive. The process is complete. I'll dump the Dark Energon.
What? That's it? I was kinda having fun!
I live. I hunger.
It is as if I can hear Unicron's thoughts. It will give me great pleasure to watch this planet suffer. But business first.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
I was dead,
And now, I am angry!
Megatron?
Who dares?
You owe me one for this, of course!
Didn't you hear me?
Ooh, didn't mean to scratch your pain.
The basic elements are apparently unstable.
They say Dark Energon is his blood. Whatever.
Why would you let yourself get caught in the blast?
You bother me! You're nothing more than an insect! You underlings offer me no challenge!
Why'd you hit me?
I shall not be denied!
Megatron, all due respect, but are you crazy?
You are wasting my time. Don't worry. I'll soon be sending you some friends for company.
I thought you said his power was drained. He's got even more now than he did to begin with. Hit him right in the face! This should help you get back to normal.
Your death shall be legendary! Is that all the damage you can do? You dare to face the might of Megatron? The destruction I have witnessed today is intoxicating. I have missed the taste in my grave. Yes, their suffering is exquisite, but no matter how they suffer, I shall always want more! This victory is only the start! Prepare to be decimated!
I won't let you escape a second time. Let this be our final battle.
There is another choice.
You offer a choice? I'm listening.
Can't you see, Prime? We were both tools for greater powers.
Except that we are here to protect this world, not destroy it.
Around the time you died, my former allies turned on me. The Fallen came to see me. I looked forward to the destruction that he would bring. But it would seem he was only there to remove me from the club. I fought him, and only survived by your nearby fight with Megatron. So I will warn you, there is an even greater herald, one whose power makes the Fallen look like a joke. Out of all the enemies you have faced, this one is by far the worst. This planet doesn't stand a chance.
We have intel that I believe warrants an immediate debrief. Now, with your permission, I can't let you see him, but I would like you to hear from the leader of the Autobots.
Proceed.
General, our mission was a success. And yet I am still troubled by one thing. Our alliance has countermanded 6 Decepticon incursions this year. Never before have we heard this warning.
Out of all the enemies you have faced, this one is by far the worst.
Meaning what?
Origin unknown. The only recorded history of our race was contained within the Allspark and lost with its destruction.
Excuse me! With this Allspark now destroyed, why hasn't the enemy left the planet like you thought they would?
House guests can be such a bother.
Everyone knows that.
Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, soldier. After all the damage, the president is hard-pressed to say the job's getting done.
Hear me. We are your best, possibly your only defense against the threat.
But who are you to judge what's best for us?
With all due respect, we've been fighting side by side in the field for 2 years.
Soldier, you're paid to shoot, not talk.
Okay, I'll be right over here. Dick.
And the newest members of your team.
Easy.
I understand they arrived here after you sent a message into space. An open invitation to come to Earth. Vetted by no one at the White House.
Let me stop you right there, Mr. Galloway. It was vetted right here.
And in my experience, the judgment of both Major Lennox and his team
Has always been above reproach.
Well, be that as it may, General, it is the position of the President that when our national security is at stake, no one is above reproach. And since no one can seem to tell me what the enemy is now after, well, there's only one clear conclusion. You, the Autobots, they're here to hunt you. What's there to hunt for on Earth besides that? It sounds to me like something's coming.
Do not let our recent rise in accuracy deceive you. We must try harder. There is a great difference between simply being a fighter and being a true warrior. I am sending objectives to your display now. Check your on-screen radar. The radiation markers will lead you to your target.
After you, sir. Ma'am. Commander?
I know, too easy, but try to stay with me. I promised Prime not to skip the simple stuff.
Me too.
I doubt that.
Relax, I'm just messing around.
Your lack of urgency troubles me. We must move quickly.
About 5 clicks due north.
This destruction is caused by a Decepticon unknown to us. Well, in any event, it tastes like victory. Now let's see.
While I don't know of this threat, I do recall something from the archives. There is one prophecy that may provide a clue. And it was written in the Covenant of Primus that when the 47 spheres align, a perpetual conflict will culminate upon a world forged from chaos. And the weak shall perish in the shadow of a rising darkness.
No sky is raining fire?
Goes without saying. It is a doom prophecy, after all.
I say it's a load of hooey.
I'd always assumed the ancients were referring to our home planet. But being that Cybertron has been dark...
And considering what has befallen this planet since Megatron's arrival here...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've known about these superstitions for ages and never gave them a second thought.
Wild ominous rumblings now.
Because the planetary alignment to which the prophecy refers is nearly upon us.
And it would seem its end point is Earth.
Unlike, what's your position? Handle Harry! This could be a problem. With Charger to base. Optimus, we have a situation.
Our concern must wait. Events on the west coast of the United States requires our attention. Ironhide has disappeared and he may be damaged. We must find him immediately. Autobots, roll out!
Another scavenger hunt. Again? How tiresome.
You're not saying you intend to pull the plug on Shockwave's beloved project?
I find your reply to be logical.
This is the difference between brains and brawn.
Careful, Starscream. You may dislocate a landing gear patting yourself on the back.
Which reminds me, I am so very sorry for your loss.
I was referring to my off-site laboratory, which we have erected expressly for the cloning procedures.
You think of everything, don't you? We are under attack. Autobots?
Illogical. Though there appears to be an enormous mass upon the upper hull.
Looking for anti-life, looking for those who robbed me of my glory. I will stride across their bones and bask in the glow of anti-life. Can it be true that you have found it?
Unicron the Destroyer. But it is said that his blood is the anti-spark. Legend tells that it holds the power to revive the dead.
Is well known.
You know about that? There must be something I can do! Some form of reparation I can offer to alleviate your anguish!
I told you.
My lord, we have found traces of the dark matter. On the other side of the planet, the scouts are searching as we speak.
Ready the Armada.
Starscream. Soundwaves. I require a ground bridge.
Thank you for your efforts, ladies and gentlemen. This room is going dark. The exit is on your left. I'll take it from here.
Okay, let's go.
KSI Chicago, closest live sat, patch it in. Been an unprovoked Autobot attack.
Bring up Galvatron.
I'm giving him a 50 caliber reprogramming. Do you really want to mess with me?
Let's show these alien terrorists what an upgrade looks like.
Come to me. I am Ironhide.
Nightbeat, have you found anything?
Nothing yet, wretched. But I will keep searching.
Optimus, all teams have been deployed to the region. We lost contact with Windcharger a few miles from your location.
His transponder should be broadcasting his location. Something is wrong.
Make him fight. Don't let him go down. Make him fight.
This does not serve my mission.
Clear shot! I'm going in!
Target identified. Is that all you got?
Pull Galvatron back.
Not running from a fight, are you?
Woo! Too hot for you, cons?
Our world will never truly be safe till all of them are gone. We had better see some improvement, or this battle may be lost before it has truly begun.
Somehow, I doubt it will be that easy.
Your view of difficulty seems to have changed greatly since you had the Matrix online.
Hardly, Regid. My standards are simply much higher than yours.
Please.
Together we're gonna end human warfare. We're about to build a fully automated U.S. Army. Just think of all the American lives we're gonna save.
It's not their planet. Never was. Time we take it back.
Nitro Zeus, where are we?
You're joking, right? Pay more attention next time! That was an awesome shot, naturally. I was kinda having fun, in a high-speed, suicidal kind of way.
My body is in pain. Unicron's herald is near.
I need a medic right now! There's something off, Megatron. We've got cloakers in the area.
Whores, as in Predacons. Predaking? Impossible. Contact the ship and tell Starscream to begin Operation Say No.
Prime? Prime? Special Agent Fowler? To what do we owe?
What else? Cons. I chased them off with some hard ordnance, but not before they blew me out of the sky. They tried to smash and grab for the dingus.
The what's it?
Dynamic Nuclear Generation System, aka dingus. It's a prototype energy source I'm porting to the coast for testing.
That's such primitive technology.
I'm guessing to make a big, fat, primitive weapon of mass destruction. If this baby were to melt down, it would irradiate this state and the four next door. I'm a sitting duck here, Prime. I need you to spin up your bridge and send the dingus to its destination before the cons come back for it.
I'm afraid that sending such a volatile device through a ground bridge is out of the question. If there were to be an accident during its transmission, the radiation of which you speak could propagate through the ground bridge vortex and harm all 50 states and beyond.
You got any better ideas?
So what about the deal? Is it done?
There has been a complication.
A what? No, at KSI, we don't use words like that.
Meaning they may know of your involvement.
What? I need more transformium, and I need it now to build more prototypes. I have staked my company on this deal.
And I've merely staked my life.
Hey, you came to me on this. Remember? You retire from the CIA, you get a 7-figure piece of my company, and you and I revolutionize national defense together. But Attinger, buddy, for both our sakes, you need to deliver. We have a lock on a high-value target. Special Operations Group is ready.
What do you got?
Sir, Special Ops just got a call from Paris, Texas. Hard match on the truck scene leaving Mexico City.
Son of a bitch. Let's go get him.
There's something off about that Starscream guy, Megatron. I don't trust him.
If he's up to his old tricks, I shall grind him into powder.
What happened?
This destruction can only be his doing.
What does that even mean?
Other than the gods themselves. Predaking the Destroyer is the most powerful creature in the universe.
Now what? How are we gonna beat this guy, Megatron?
Search the ship for any survivors.
This one's not getting back up. This one's got no spark left. I don't like it. It's too quiet.
Such pitiless ruin. The damage here is far worse than I imagined.
Megatron?
What is it?
No.
Starscream!
What are we gonna do now, Megatron?
We Decepticons now face our darkest hour.
We are locked onto your coordinates, Optimus. Barring any complications, you should reach the drop-off point by sundown.
They're transporting in an unarmed civilian truck. Send in the ground units. You know, you're saving my bacon here, Prime.
I am proud to be of service.
Of course, not like I'd need your help if you and the cons had stuck to tearing up your own corner of the galaxy.
Are you suggesting that no evil existed on your world before we arrived?
Well, it was a different evil.
Gentlemen, stop their engines.
Who are these guys?
Our assailants are not Decepticons. They are human. Autobots, maintain your cover. And apply minimal force. Disarmament only.
Special Agent William Fowler here. Identify yourself.
I am Silas. But of greater consequence to you, we are Mech. Fair warning. We will be helping ourselves to your device, even if it means inflicting casualties.
Is that so? Tell me, Psy, what's the market price for a dingus these days?
What makes you think we intend to sell it, Agent Fowler?
So, Psy, you think Mech has all the most radical tech?
Definitely not civilian drivers.
Later, Psy.
Agent Fowler, do not take your Silas lightly. Megatron preached the very same ideology before plunging Cybertron into the Great War that destroyed our world.
Optimus, prepare to initiate Phase 2. 5 miles ahead to the south, you will reach the rendezvous point.
Now know the true meaning of oppression, and have thus lost my taste for inflicting it.
Megatron? Not that I'm arguing or anything, but why don't we just go back to the dropship and hitch a ride?
Miracle science by Shockwave. If all do not improve, then all will be replaced. Am I clear?
Are you serious?
Find him! We must move quickly if we are to overcome them. I will have what he possesses.
I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
You must not fail me. I must pay my respects to my master, the Fallen.
Reaper, targets in the open. Good picture. 200 meters. Engage.
I'm trying to defend the nation.
The dingus.
Sir, I'm not reading any radiation. The dingus didn't melt down.
No, it did not.
You've made a grave mistake.
Living technology stands before us, though perhaps not for very long.
Sir, if the dingus wasn't in the truck...
Yes, that.
Special Agent Fowler, you lead a charmed life walking among titans.
Come on down. I'll introduce you.
In good time. But at the moment, I'm too busy wondering how the dingus might have vanished into thin air without a trace.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Prime. Silas got wise to Phase 2.
I understand.
Prime! Do you read me? Prime! So much for Christmas in Fiji.
You're trying to ruin my day. You're gonna have to try harder.
I'm on my way.
Sir!
Retreat. Well played, visitor. But Mech still has home field advantage, and we will find a way to level that playing field.
Optimus, you have company.
Stand
Man down! I won't ask a second time.
Oh, but you should.
Stop! No, no, no!
This is not good.
We need a full medical team now, possible civilian casualties.
You get a lot of people in the crossfire here. I don't like it. You're making history here for your country, for the world. Human freedom is at stake. Innocent people die all the time.
Special Agent Fowler, please come in.
What's Private Daly doing here with that camera?
He will be making a record of today's session.
Soldier, too close. Sorry I didn't dress for the occasion.
Formality won't be any more necessary than usual, Bill. But I do need to inform you that our higher-ups are on the warpath.
They want answers regarding recent events.
Perhaps we should begin with Prime.
Thought we straightened all this out.
That's difficult for our superiors to accept, without the benefit of seeing Optimus and the alleged imposter.
Side by side, we now possess greater intel regarding Mech, particularly their leader, Silas, the stage name of one Colonel Leland Bishop, ex-Special Tactics.
The architect of Project Damocles.
Satellites in orbit firing laser beams at any target on Earth. Long since mothballed, and the primary reason for Bishop's discharge. He had other wild ideas, which he practiced with even greater abandon once he went rogue.
As you've been allowed to operate at such deeply classified levels, perhaps you could provide some background.
Our transforming visitors are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron. They were fighting a war.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron. But you can call us Autobots for short.
So state your business.
We are here looking for the Allspark, and we must find it before Megatron.
Mega what?
In the beginning, I fought alongside one whom I considered a brother. But in war, ideals can be corrupted. And it was thus that Megatron lost his way.
These battles over Energon and its dark counterpart continue to this day.
And you know this for certain.
I've seen more than enough to make me a believer. But I rely upon field reports from Team Prime, which I, in turn, share with you.
Skip ahead, if you would, to the history of your involvement, Agent Fowler.
As you know, I wasn't overjoyed with what I assumed was going to be a bot-sitting assignment. You, loose cannon! Your cowboy antics almost blew our cover. I had to jump through some big hoops. You need to keep a tighter leash on your people, Prime.
A tighter leash? Let me clarify, Tiny.
Enough! Military involvement will only result in catastrophe. Perhaps you can condone widespread human casualties, Agent Fowler. I, however, cannot.
Then do us both a favor and handle this, Prime, under the radar. Or I will. And by now, the bots have saved my bacon more times than I can count.
If you would, Agent Fowler. The Autobots aren't quite the indestructible war machines we'd hoped.
Don't misunderstand. They can take serious punishment. But they do have their vulnerabilities.
Backfire's life signal just went offline.
And for the record, the last Autobot casualty?
It's a knockoff.
We have only your word to go on, without any trace of Silas or the alleged technology Mech utilized to control said knockoff.
A clean scrub is Mech's M.O. You and I both know it. I know I was clear on that.
But you can see where outside observers might connect the dots to the recent attack. Bill, the 5 stars have grown nervous that we've been placing our trust in beings who could so easily inflict harm if they chose to turn on us. That's why I've been asked to determine whether I should bring you before a tribunal.
Tribunal? They could shut down operation. Put me in jail. General Bryce, Prime is no loose cannon. He's anything but. The bots may be big, but they watch where they step. Rest assured, the safety of all humans remains the primary concern of the Autobots.
Species. They have much to learn, but I've seen goodness in them. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. You all know there's only one way to end this war. We must destroy the cube. If all else fails, I will unite it with the spark in my chest.
That's suicide. The cube is raw power. It could destroy you both.
A necessary sacrifice to bring peace to this planet. We cannot let the humans pay for our mistakes. It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out!
Sadly, we haven't begun to take full advantage of their science. I mean, I can pilot my VTOL without ever having to wear a flight suit.
What keeps your organs from exploding?
A modification Ratchet performed on the cabin pressure regulator. I like to be comfortable.
Agent Fowler, I'm sorry to say I'm forced to discontinue this debriefing until you undergo a full psychological evaluation.
Seriously?
As a representative of the United States government, I believe that you may have lost your sanity.
General Bryce, I assure you that I am quite sane.
It defies all logic, Bill. Dark Energon?
What? Oh, that's what you... Permission to strike this from the record.
Granted. But consider yourself on notice. You were saying you don't think we could take advantage of the chaos? Motivate a Decepticon to join our cause?
There is one whom Prime seems to respect.
While it is unlikely that any Decepticon will choose the path of good, even they possess the potential for change.
I wouldn't hang my hopes on it.
So I must press the point. If Optimus believes that even a Decepticon holds the potential for change, why couldn't the reverse be true?
Against all odds, Prime has recently proven he's willing to go further than ever to protect humanity. Optimus Prime is a true patriot. He and his team continue to risk their lives day in and day out, asking absolutely nothing in return. The simple fact is, Prime doesn't have a bad circuit in his body. Move it, Gramps!
Agent Fowler, is that really necessary?
As liaison to the Autobots, I strongly caution that now would be the worst time to call Prime's dedication into question. We're on the verge of an even greater threat than we faced before.
Out of all the enemies you have faced, this one is by far the worst.
The point I'm trying to make here is... hold on! Prime, I need an assist.
Agent Fowler, have you uncovered mech agents?
No, they're okay. General Bryce here just needs to confirm the state of your welfare.
I am fine, General Bryce. How are you?
I'm well, soldier. Bill, I believe I have everything I need to make a persuasive case that Optimus Prime is indeed alive and well, and firmly on our side.
We appreciate your support, sir.
Dismissed.
A remarkable series of events today at the Capitol. Just moments ago, legislation was passed to exile the Autobots from American shores. The U.S. military alliance with them is officially over. In the words of the House Majority Leader, the sponsor of today's resolution, we cannot, in good conscience, invite...
They can't do this. You gotta tell them they can't do that.
Okay. It's official. To go, people!
These are our allies. The Autobots fought for us. They fought with us.
Where are we now?
Turns out highlights of your venture got caught on security tape. The Pentagon needs me to run interference with the mayor.
Go where you are needed, Agent Fowler. There is nothing more you can do this time.
What your leaders say is true. This was all my fault. Remember this. You may lose your faith in us, but never in yourselves.
Prime, we're on the verge of an even greater threat than we faced before. You and I both know it.
There was nothing we could do.
I tried to stall, but...
You are my friend, Fowler. You always will be. But your leaders have spoken. From here, the fight will be your own.
Keep me posted, Prime. I mean it.
Make it short. We're loading up.
All right, hustle up. We're launching it down.
And here I was just beginning to tolerate you.
Fine. Dreamt I finally got a little respect from you.
Here I go again, shattering expectations.
You've been spending way too much time in monster truck rallies. I was an Army Ranger. We could wreck with the best of them.
You? Ha!
I wasn't always a bot sitter.
That's a heck of a story. Now you're speaking my language, sir. Yes! I should go topside before I get stir crazy. See you around.
I didn't get to thank you, bots, for the save. I owe you one. We all do.
Lord Megatron. Shockwave! This is quite an unexpected turn. I thought you'd perish. Reports of my demise were greatly premature. I believed that you had perished once, my most prized engineer. And I highly doubt that Operation Sano can be completed without you. And I see you've been keeping secrets. Your conclusion is most logical, my liege. Shockwave, it does my spark good to see you once again tampering with creation. How did the Predacons find us here? Predacons possess precise homing instincts. And astonishing resilience. I understand that you engaged Predaking the Destroyer in the field. Yes. How many troops did he bring? One.
Activate the fusion cannons! Checkmate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Joyce, I cannot tell you how enthused I am to deliver this. Top of your alien wish list. It's yours, or rather, ours. I will need to see my advance. 5 million shares of the company.
You know, why don't we take a beat on this for a minute? I have some new data that I discovered, and...
You're not backing out on me here.
No, I'm not backing out. I just...
Good men have died trying to get that for us, for you.
I know what you did to get that. A lot of illegal, icky shit. I can take you down too, Mr. Black Ops. Don't you threaten me. I started this company when I was a boy, with a dream of making the world a better place.
Funny. I had the same dream. Somewhere along the way, you made billions of dollars. So why don't you tell me what's missing from my dream? Why don't you tell me what's missing from my boyhood dream? I have served my country for decades of unparalleled prosperity, and you are my golden parachute. So you are damn well jumping out of the plane with me.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, or what is left of them. 3 years ago, we fled Cybertron as it fell to the Decepticons. Due to unseen events, we were no longer wanted on Earth. With a limited source of energon, I lead the mission to recover the Allspark.
Why send the Allspark to Theta Scorpii, one of the most hazardous star systems in the galaxy?
Precisely to deter Megatron from searching this region for it. After I sent it through the space bridge, I had a vision of this place.
With all the gamma bursts and planetoid collisions out here, how can you be sure it survived?
The Allspark itself is comprised of pure energy. In order to contain it, Alpha Trion forged a vessel capable of extracting it from the ether. It is this indestructible reliquary we seek.
Well, I'll try not to scratch the paint on this tub, but no promises.
We cannot risk being stranded if our ship is damaged. It is best that you remain here.
You're the boss.
Ironhide and Brawn, I want you on standby in case there's any trouble. This cannot be. I cannot believe it. It exists, and it is here. The Temple of Vector Prime. The prime of both time and space. These are sacred grounds. I may lose radio contact with you Autobots. There's no telling what we'll find in there.
Come, Optimus. I wish that I could meet you under better circumstances, Optimus Prime.
So you speak to me from across the ages.
As you may have long suspected, the Covenant of Primus records events of the future as well as the past. My imperfect understanding of its rules affords me a shadowy glimpse of what is to come. The Covenant's pages foretold that you, Optimus Prime, would journey to the small but significant planet. I know neither the nature of the battle nor its outcome.
Instruments detected a massive surge of unidentifiable energy.
Have you identified its point of origin?
Its origin at the edge of the sea.
That ought to wreak some havoc!
He's preparing to expel us. All hail, King on Predator!
Not good. Optimus, plasma storm incoming.
That's why he's Prime. Cutting it a little close, don't you think?
Vector Prime has helped me understand the mystery on Earth.
I fear that the Earth's very core is not comprised of magma, but of dark energon.
Then Unicron is the rising darkness that the prophecy foretold.
That, I am afraid, was not foretold. Such a thing is not unprecedented. Before the beginning, there was Primus, and there was Unicron. One, the incarnation of creation, the other of destruction. For eons, Primus and Unicron battled. The balance of power shifting between them more times than could be counted. Only by creating the original primes who preceded me
Was Primus finally able to defeat Unicron and cast him out? Primus became one with the very core of our planet, creating life through the well of all sparks, while Unicron was never to be heard from again. Until now.
Crazy coincidence.
I do not believe that Earth became Unicron's home, but rather that, with time and gravitational force, debris collected around the slumbering Titan,
Forming Earth itself.
And he's only awakening now due to the magnetic pull created by the planetary alignment.
My guess is that Unicron has transcended physical form as we know it. Nonetheless, we must find a way to ensure that this force of nature never fully awakens.
Optimus! All Autobot units, wipe the ground with these Decepticons. Today, we finish this.
It is rather ironic, considering our last encounter. If memory serves, you were desperately attempting to extinguish my spark.
That option remains very much in play.
I would expect nothing less. However, I have a proposal. Join me in defeating our shared enemy, Predaking the Destroyer.
Ha! Absurd! Predaking is evil incarnate. If Megatron was to take any side, why would it be ours?
Because Megatron's pride would never allow anyone other than himself to rule.
You know me all too well, Optimus.
Why come to us?
Because this particular endeavor requires something beyond the realm of my command. The power of a prime.
Then I guess we don't need you.
On the contrary, Predaking's power is far greater than any other foe. Optimus will need my help to take him down. Unicron's lifeblood runs through me. Only I can hear his thoughts, anticipate his movements. Optimus, our past alliances, Autobot, Decepticon, no longer matter. Not while Predaking lives.
A truce between Autobot and Decepticon. How long do you expect us to believe that will last?
Only as long as is mutually beneficial.
And when our proposed shared mission is complete.
This universe will be reclaimed in the name of Cybertron.
Brutal honesty from a Decepticon?
Aligning with the lesser of two evils is still siding with evil.
Do you think you've witnessed the full power of Predaking the Destroyer? That beast destroyed an entire planet to kill us.
Like your quest for power destroyed Cybertron?
Make no mistake, this time there will be a planet left for me to rule.
Optimus, even if we survive, how are we supposed to stop Unicron?
With the matrix of leadership.
It was the combined power of the Primes that defeated Unicron so long ago. The very reason Predaking the Destroyer seeks to destroy you.
It would follow that unleashing the power of the Matrix directly into Unicron's spark would return him to stasis.
Combatant commands are now at DEFCON 1.
Energon detectors have been triggered as far away as South America and China.
scorched, I will come.
Around Chicago. Our high-range bombers were just knocked out of the sky. They can't get through enemy air defenses over the city. Our satellites have been jammed. We have no way to monitor the enemy's movement.
Our LNS teams are on stand down, holding at Grissom Air Force Base. We're about 10 minutes from the battle zone. We have special forces trying to gain access to the city. And infantry is staging at the perimeter.
Excuse me, it just doesn't make sense. Can't we get any eyes in there at all?
They keep shooting down our drones.
They want us blind.
The only ones who can fix this mess are Prime and his bots.
Than you for your opinion, Agent Fowler. However, those aliens are the reason we're in this mess to begin with. The Security Council and I have already spoken with the President. We won't be sitting on the sidelines waiting for alien help this time. As of right now, this is war.
This truth must be the most shocking thing to you, Prime.
Perhaps.
And yet I am still troubled by one thing.
Why do you want to return to Earth, knowing what lies ahead?
Humankind has no idea what lies ahead for them.
Megatron, you might have the others fooled. However, I know you. You do not want to see Earth get destroyed for more reasons than ruling it.
You are right, Optimus. I started this war in the name of equality among the masses.
I was determined to achieve that goal, no matter who or what stood in my way. However, being on the brink of death, only to discover the ruins of my life's work, changed my view. For the first time in centuries, I felt helpless and weak. It was a revelation that I was fighting the wrong foe. I chose to become a puppet and ruthless tyrant when I should have been a true leader, like you, Optimus. I've realized that it was never my destiny to become a Prime, and though I've made more mistakes than I can hope to fix, my current goal is to help you stop Predaking the Destroyer and prevent another mass exodus, even if it means sacrificing my life.
Let him come. United, we will destroy him once and for all.
How can you be so sure? Megatron.
Fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing.
At this point, we are not Autobots or Decepticons. We are all freedom fighters.
If If we are to die, then we will die fighting, all as one.
Great One, the world engines are in position. Our forces have begun clearing out key locations. In 2 solar cycles, we will be ready to synchronize the Unity.
What of the Prime and his followers?
There have been no sightings of them anywhere. Our primary Predaking forces remain unused. Should they appear, we will destroy them.
Good. The prophecy foretold that the last Prime will stand in the way of the Chaos Bringer's return. Alert me the moment he is sighted. I will handle him personally.
As you command, King Khan Predaking. The channeling ring is nearly in position and will begin its primary ignition soon.
Good. Tell Lazarback to move my command ship towards the coastal city area. I want a clear view of the revival process.
Everyone, listen up. Today, at the edge of our hope, at the end of our time, we have chosen not only to believe in ourselves, but in each other. Today, there's not a man nor woman in here that shall stand alone. Not today. Today, we face the monsters that are at our door and bring the fight to them. Today, we are canceling the apocalypse. Prepare to engage.
Optimus, we have to stop him. You have to stop him.
It's never been tested in the field. Labs, military bases, but
Down there, a Defense Department just attacked in a terrorist attack. This is now a CIA military op. You're indemnified. Respond!
Let's go. We call it the tank. He likes it down here.
This is where I deal with the dark shit. Pred snapped this in Siberia. He's been seen at all 6 locations around the world.
What's with the light show?
It's an intimidation display. Like a gorilla pounding his chest.
I've never seen one like it, General. This one's older than Optimus Prime.
Say, which way's the bathroom?
Well, that's fantastic.
Special Agent Fowler?
Optimus, I am concerned. We are not learning enough from our encounters with the Decepticons.
There is no other option here. If Predaking succeeds here, he will be impossible to defeat. We must always strive to improve. We cannot win if there is nothing left of us after the war is over. We must choose our battles wisely.
Enough! I was not told from the depths to watch us stand still out there!
Then we must simply work harder to achieve all of our mission goals. Our fate and that of the planet depend on it.
I find your reply to be logical. There is much to do in little time. Shall we get back to work?
Megatron has cleared 60% of all enemies in the area. A larger energy signature has been detected in the city, but we cannot identify it. Advising immediate retreat to prevent destruction of prototype.
The humans will not last long without our help. We must achieve our goals at a more accelerated pace. Our victories will not continue if we do not learn to move more quickly. I have agreed to give our allies a weapon that will aid them against attacks.
When Ratchet finishes the ground bridge,
escort the cargo to Nest headquarters. Our weapon cannot be allowed to fall into enemy hands. A massive power surge indicates a disturbance in Cairo. There is no time to waste. Find our enemies.
Optimus, you will want to see this.
Soundwave has been scanning the Predacon machines around the globe.
And it would seem that they are world engines, and the one in orbit is a spark ignition chamber.
So what else is new? What are you waiting for, a compliment? Keep going.
Funny you should ask. An ample power source.
What is the status of Recon?
Some of the missing components may have been embedded in fragments of it split off and fell in other locations. Dead battery.
What? You failed. We've lost the probe.
I'm afraid Ironhide is right. Decepticons.
Autobots, this cannot and will not be the end. To save Earth and her people, we are going to plant the bomb at the enemy base. Be patient, be strong, and be ready to fight.
I will lead the way, and when the account of the ages is etched into the cosmos, let those who exist long after us know that this was our finest hour.
Love that guy. Goosebumps every time.
All right, you all know your missions. While Optimus and Megatron disable the ignition chamber, it's up to us to stop those word engines. The humans will only be able to provide limited support in this.
ETA 20 minutes.
We've split you into separate teams based on the terrain you'll be in. Disabling the word engines before they become fully active is crucial to stopping Unicron. If he receives full power, the planetary alignment will awaken him for sure.
You know what this puts me in the mood for? A good fight. Any updates from our target?
I stand theory you two will be deployed, and it seems to have a large amount of enemy signals, most likely sweep drones. No sign of any Predacons.
Well, did you search the crash vault?
That's a negative. This blasted ship is jamming the comm signal.
I don't want to walk into a trap, especially with Wind Charger. At this rate, we might as well hand the planet over now.
The ships orbiting the area are blocking through scouts.
Well, there definitely isn't much life left in the area. I don't like how quiet it is. Keep your optics open for any surprises.
Optimus Prime gave us the coordinates to the endgame. It's an ignition chamber.
The weapon's going up there. It treads.
Satellite's eyes on. Come on, come on, come on!
That tears it. I can't just sit on my hands while the world spins out of control.
And what exactly is it that you intend to do?
Anything. Hook up with my boys at the Pentagon. Figure out a way to bury that monster for good.
In the event Optimus can't.
Don't you mean Optimus and Megatron?
No one here is thrilled about this arrangement, Agent Fowler. Myself included. But with Optimus and Megatron together again.
Whoa, wait, again?
Megatron was an Autobot?
No, on either count. But there was a time, back on Cybertron, in the twilight hours of the Golden Age, when Optimus and Megatron were not sworn enemies. Do you recall when I mentioned that Optimus wasn't always a Prime? Well, he wasn't always Optimus either. He was once a clerk in the Iacon Hall of Records, named Orion Pax. But as he learned more about Cybertron's past, he grew increasingly concerned about the present corruption in high places and inequality among the masses. Orion became inspired by the words and ideas of a gladiator, one who had named himself after one of the original primes, Megatronus. Megatronus vowed to challenge Cybertron's leadership and demand that all Cybertronians be treated as equals. This gladiator turned revolutionary rapidly gathered a loyal following, Soundwave chief among them. Orion began corresponding with Megatronus, who came to be something of a mentor to him. As Megatronus left the gladiatorial arena for the political, he saw fit to shorten his name. Before long, Megatron appeared before the High Council to propose his vision for a just society. And it was here that he began to reveal his true colors. proclaiming the need to overthrow the old guard with force, and arrogantly demanding to be named the next Prime.
Stop!
But Orion did not believe in violence as a means of achieving justice. The sparks and minds of the Council were moved by Orion's words. Here, for the first time since Cybertron's golden age, stood someone worthy of being a Prime. His ambitions thwarted, Megatron spitefully severed all ties with Orion and the Council, and came to wage war on all who opposed him through his growing army of followers, which he named Decepticons. He vowed to claim the Matrix for himself, wherever it might lie. In time, warfare consumed Cybertron. It was thus that, as surprised and humbled Orion Pax, came to be Optimus, the last of the Primes.
What's to stop Megatron from just claiming the Matrix for himself this time around?
Only his greater desire to save this planet so that he may in turn conquer it, as he so compellingly argued, provided the Lord of the Decepticons can ever be fully trusted.
Dominic modeled potential casualties in the tens of millions.
Negative. I want them destroyed.
General, there's valuable intel there.
This is an intelligence failure, Laswell. It's not going to be a tactical one. There will be 500 enemy soldiers on that site by sunrise. We need a win fast. Gold Eagle Actual to Ghost. Move your team and call for fire. I want those weapons destroyed.
Did you forget who I am? I am Optimus Prime.
King on Predacon, the Prime has been sighted.
On target. Silver arrows, fire. Missiles away. Go, go! No!
9 seconds.
I can't hold them! The ships have us pinned! Have to endure this.
Optimus, swiftly.
You have my thanks.
You've got the schematics, Ratchet.
You'll have to destroy one of the power regulators within the chamber. But hurry! Predaking may be on his way.
We cannot let him reach Optimus.
I'll keep standing for any anomalies.
Right!
Megatron?
Follower of Primus, I am Predaking the King the Destroyer, and the last thing you will ever see.
Broke loose. It is falling.
Give me your face. Impossible.
Eric, that gun emplacement is tearing us apart!
We need to find Lennox and his team. Lock in. We have incoming.
Bring them on!
Air cover not coming.
Push left to the crater! Let's go!
Let's end this once and for all. You will never see Unicron take this world.
This world is already his. All that remains is to clear the surface of the plague that infests it.
You remember me, don't you? How is that possible?
You dare to challenge me. You and your kind are weak, and thus you will fall.
You will have no soul. Your war is with me.
You are nothing compared to the power of anti-life.
You dare lecture me, slave?
Triggering the pillars!
Let's get this party started.
The way up to the temple is really steep.
That's how you do that! Uh-oh. Hey, look at this!
Have fun with that!
Alright, we're gonna hold the line, then block the prey.
Oh, come on! Mines? Really? That's not funny!
Good work, Prime. With the ignition chamber destroyed, they won't be able to revive Unicron anytime soon. You should rest now to regain your strength. There is much more fighting left around the globe.
It's not over.
The Fallen stories were true. He is a monster.
Consider my offer. I shall keep it busy.
There's a big gun on us! Pin down! Negative to target, unable to advance! Go, General! Pin down!
He's a dog with a bone.
I need TAC nuke authority.
Lennox team, we are pulling you out. Mission's over. Blaze targets for incoming strike fighters. Then I'm ordering you to bail.
Roger that. Pictures up.
Who's the tough guy now, huh?
Stay sharp. The more we kill, the less the troops have to deal with.
What the medic ordered. This ought to be fun. Give me a nano-click. I'll get over there and back you up. This'll come in handy. There's still one to go. Ha! Not bad.
Class dismissed.
Great privacy. The core's energy level is spiking. Fail now!
Order that break!
Keep attacking! Don't let your guard down! We've got the target marked on radar!
Send a reactor.
Yes! Those reactors are vulnerable!
Say no more.
Target them! Target them!
Clear shot! I'm going in!
You are about to be terminated. Light them up! Time to get in both barrels. Fall back and regroup.
See how I did that? I just took down my target.
Sick of this crap. You fly. I shoot.
Almost there.
Hey, what's the collateral damage, pal? Think you're faster than I am? Not a chance!
Hey, get back here!
Some coincidence, huh?
They control this entire planet.
Because that's what they do. Hope he's enjoying the visit. It's gonna be his last.
Only I can make shooting look this good. Can't shoot back when you've got no head! That was an awesome shot, naturally. Hey, a little warning would be nice. Explosions are nothing to trifle with, you know. Look at all those pieces fly! Oh, come on!
Omega Weapons Platform. Initiate Alpha Protocol 1978. Long-range transport to my location.
get to the world engine.
Retreat!
You have abused the power of anti-life long enough. Prepare to be removed from existence. Let your eradication be known to all that would dare taint the blood of the Chaos Bringer. The Destroyer spares no one.
Stop! No!
Until we meet again.
You dare to challenge me after failing to cleanse this world of insects.
You are plague that must be destroyed.
Is the device ready?
That is my understanding.
No sign of trouble. Yet.
The planet will not be harmed. Only its indigenous life forms.
What? That's where you're wrong.
The ability to transform is a fundamental part of Cybertronian biology. We simply possess no evidence that the Predacon species ever reached that evolutionary stage.
Uh-oh. They know we're here.
They're coming for us.
Your conclusion is most logical.
You've got this, right?
A logical assumption.
Sometimes fighting is unavoidable. We can't let them slow us down. Time to shoot down some bugs.
And if you could barely fight him to a draw, you have no hope of defeating me. I will be sure to make an example of you once I'm done cleansing this world for our master Unicron.
I would rather die than spend another minute in your presence, you brute.
Well, lucky for you, today is the day of cleansing, and I will not deny that wish of yours.
Mark my words, your army will fall. Predaking.
We were gods once, all of us, but here, there will only be one.
Consider your quick death, Mercy.
Autobots. My quest must be completed.
Unicron's return has been delayed, but Earth will still be in danger if Predaking is still here. He is a threat unlike any I have faced before. There is only one way to stop him. I will overcharge the Matrix and sacrifice myself to destroy him.
While this may very well mark the end of the Age of Primes, leadership can be earned with or without the Matrix. And in my view, you have each acted as a Prime. And humans are helping. Defend this family, Autobots. Defend all they can be. As even Megatron has demonstrated on this day, every sentient being possesses the capacity for change. I ask only this of you, fellow Autobots. Keep fighting the noblest of fights.
It's been an honor serving with you all.
But whenever you look to the stars, think of one of them as my soul. Simply put, another transformation.
Are you ready to meet your demise, follower of Primus?
It's you and me now.
He doesn't plan on coming back.
Soundwave reporting, Lord Megatron.
Above all, do not lament my absence. For in my spark, I know that this is not the end.